Inland Empire this morning, clear sky, a sunny day today with a high of 94. The Desert City is clear this morning, sunny this afternoon, or high 108. I'm meteorologist Jim Minaldi for Smart Talk 1490 KMET.
That's right. It's Hollywood Live today. We got a lot of things going on, and we got Jess over there. Jess, what's going on?
Good morning. Oh my God, I am super excited. I finally got a chance to watch Mortal Kombat 2.
No way.
And we have Aaron on the cast of Castaway.
Did you see? I did that delay. I don't think anybody's going to see it, but I did that delay because Jess did this, and I go, you caught a little of it, but I caught a lot of it. Anyway, just what were you saying, Jess? I told you wouldn't recognize me. Budapest. We in Budapest. La Femme, Budapest. Okay, so if you've been like, where's Aaron at? Budapest. All right. Anyway, what were you saying, Jess?
Mortal Kombat 2 is finally for digital streaming, distribution, whatever. It didn't do too well in theaters, but I saw it. I loved it. And I don't think Mortal Kombat can go wrong with me, because once the music starts playing, I just want to start fighting.
You know, it's funny that you say that, because isn't Street Fighter supposed to, isn't there a Street Fighter thing, or am I getting that mixed up with...
No, you are correct. There is a Street Fighter movie coming out. I had very little hopes for it, because the cast just seems absolutely wrong. But after seeing the trailer, they're kind of leaning more into the comedy version of it. So I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Because it's just there are only certain things you can make serious. Street Fighter, you got a guy covered in green skin that shoots electricity. There's only so much realism you can get with that.
That's a good point. So I'm wondering, because there's a lot. I'm going to say this. I'm going to throw this out there. Nobody has seen me with a beard this big and hair this long. My mother literally tells me every single day, "See this hair, Jess? I'm almost at your level." I have never done this ever in my life. Okay, so there he is competing. All right. But I've never done this. And do you like the hat? The hat kind of goes that hey. What about glasses? I don't think people would recognize me. I think in a way they'd be like, "Who are you?" Because I have never done this ever in my life. So people go, "Where are you? Where are you?" I literally had everyone calling me. I had Jess going, "I don't know where you're at." I had someone else calling, not gonna say. I had someone else and another, and I go, "Dude, La Femme." So La Femme was in Budapest, okay? But what they want is how to explain? I got to get rid of this. So there's this lady, and I can't even talk about her because then you all will or not. I don't really know. I don't know who watches. But her name, I'm not going to say because she says some things, but if you know her, she's on Twitch. Okay. And I told Jess, go follow her. So Jess knows. So if you know Jess, you could probably say, "Hey, Jess, which one is he talking about?" But I can almost guarantee you Jess is not going to get anybody to ask because no one says they watch the show. In fact, they don't even say, you know what they say? They say, I don't even know. But this girl is on, and if I say too much, it might be a thing, but I really like her. I'm a fan. I don't follow her, but I do, because here's the thing. I have my name in there. So if you're on Twitch, you'll find me. Okay, I'm right there. So you have to be careful because people change their name. Okay, they change their name. And Twitch is one of those where I finally figured it out. It got bought. Do you know when Twitch got bought, Jess?
I actually do not know that.
20-something, okay? But I go, well, about that. How come they haven't done anything with it? Because Amazon has done nothing with it, okay? And I saw the CEO of, although I have a question on that, but I go, Twitch, what is it about Twitch? So this girl is very smart, okay? And she's young-ish. And what she does is she goes streaming. And so anyone that you see with a phone that constantly is looking at themselves, do not judge anymore. Do not judge. And the reason I say that is you don't know who they know. You don't know who is going to see you. And you don't know what is going to happen. Okay? The reason I like her is she's real. That's number one. Okay? She's real. Number two, sometimes I think this could be a problem because people could be offended. Okay? And so I say this because, look at me right now. I'm offensive right now. This beard is offensive. I'm offensively offensive. I know that. But I need a haircut, because I'm losing it. No, but seriously, I've had so many things happen. I don't think you really want to know what's been going on. But in a way, go watch Twitch and then find them, follow them, and then you're going to have fun in your life. But you have to be careful of data. If you have no Wi-Fi or no, does anyone have a plan that is, free all the time, Jess?
You know what? I don't know. I do not know.
I remember when they were running, sometimes they run little specials, and then they get sued for like limiting it. I know some that have done it, and they go, "I'm not going to upgrade my plan because I already know I have like internet for free." But then you have to get a new phone, and they change something, or they don't care. So you go, okay. But if they have for free wireless, I go, that makes sense because I go, these people, their phones are like not the best, but you go, oh, they came with a free account, huh? And I almost want to say, but I'm going to wait because I don't know if they're going, because we need money. We need money. And there you go. So, all right. Anyway, go follow Twitch. It's awesome. Amazon has done nothing with it. And that's all I'm going to say about that because I think if they did, it would be bigger than probably some of the other ones out there. And they're trying, but I don't think they're there. The CEO had a conversation with someone, and they were like, "Yeah, but Amazon," and he's like, "Yeah, but," and I go, so I don't think Amazon even realizes. I think if you ask Bezos, do you know that this is under your company and that you could go really big with it? I think he would go, oh, wait, because he has so much promotion, and you go, he could go on, but you have to be careful what you say because again, now here's the thing about this, and I like it. And you go, why? And I go, why too? Because nobody has money. But these people on Twitch will subscribe and they do a subscription service, which is tied into their Amazon account. But I don't think they understand that they are paying for it because once they figure that out, they go bye-bye. All right? Because to like people like this person, I'm not going to put her name out there, but if I put an account there and I say, there's several ways you can watch. Now, right now, you're watching on Facebook, LinkedIn, or some other. I could put it on Twitch, but I don't, especially with this beard. No way, Jose. But if I do it, and you're going, why are you telling me this? Because you may want to do it. It's money. It's money. When you do the math on how many people are subscribing, and you go, she does this, she does that, she raises money this way, that way, that way, and that way, you go, oh my God, no wonder. So it is the business of Twitch. But YouTube wants it, and I think they've done it. But they haven't done it as good as this woman. This woman goes live on Twitch. And I will say this. Or not. I don't really know. You guys are very judgmental. I used to do stuff like this, but I didn't know to do it on Twitch. So I'm like, that's how you do it. Oh, my God. Because we had a whole team. We would go to E3. We would go to Comic-Con. We would go to all these things. And then we would record it and put it up. And then, like, people watch it later. We had to, like, edit it down. But Twitch does that for you. It almost knows. And you go, oh, so Twitch is the thing. It's not being used. It could technically go away. They would hate it. And then they go, well, what do I do now? Honestly, I don't know. Because they're making their money on Twitch, Jess. And some of them have been doing it for 8 years, 9 years. And so you go, oh, they were young when they did this. Yes. And that's the answer, but they're still doing it. So some of them I really like, but because I don't want to get them in trouble, because some of the stuff they say is very like, they could be watching, which is fun as all get out. And they could call it out and say, how dare you? And there you go. There are people that make donuts. There are people that make pizza. This person's on a golf cart, if you know her. And here's the thing, Jess. This is funny. They just had a Twitch thing over, they said Europe, right? Real big. But I think it was like Netherlands or something like that, or somewhere in the area. And there's another one that's on there. You would probably recognize her. But Jess, and I don't know how to send you an invite, because then you'll see that I'm watching, and then I'll see that you're watching when you comment, if I know your name, right? And then they'll meet them in person, and you go, ooh. And then that's where they go chat. So they say, chat, what do you think? They say that a lot, okay? So I said to my mom, Ma, we have that thing where it's Drive with Mom. What if we do this on Twitch? She goes, I don't think so. All right, well, you never know. So my mother, if you see her, she says some funny things. But you say, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I go, ooh, ooh, ooh. So I'm kind of wondering if I want to do that because there's a mic that you need, and then you can put it on mute. And the good thing about Twitch is, like us, we have done this, and some of you know this because you followed me on Facebook or others, like Instagram or others. But when it goes onto one of those, then when it like has a little bit rate, it doesn't do a standby message. Okay, Twitch does that. It does a standby message. So they could be streaming for hours. Okay, she's streaming for 5 hours right now. The golf cart lady. 5 hours, Jess. 5 hours, okay? I used to, but you go, oh, data, right? Data. So you go, okay, got to be careful. Data. If you've ever looked at your bill in data, never go over your data. Okay, never go over your data. If you hit, and it used to be, and I don't know what it is now, it used to be 10. And I remember when I went, and again, that could have been there as well. They would have done it 100%. Pauline would have done it with me. Pauline. And shout out to Pauline. Jess, I have a question. Pauline. Okay, Pauline. Do you know he hit big with Facebook and Meta?
I did not. I have not. I haven't. I've been seeing his posts and stuff, but I haven't been like truly like reading a lot of stuff.
Go check out his page. Okay, check out his page and like it and comment. Say, wow, you big, because he had a video done, Jess. I kid you not, which is Meta. Okay, and you go, Meta's pretty big, and they did something. Go follow it. Go like it. Go heart it. If you are anything, go follow him on Facebook, like it and heart it. Give him support. And there you go. And that's all I'm going to say. I don't think they paid him for it, but man, did they make it look good. And his studio looks really good right now. His studio never looked that good. When I was there, his studio never looks like, Oh, and you have to be careful. If you stream on any of these, okay, people break in and they steal things from you. Okay, Jess? So don't stream your home. Did I say stream? Don't stream your home. Okay, just don't stream your home because they will break in thinking you have stuff. Okay, so do not stream home. Okay? That's why I think some of these go, you need to be careful with that. Because some drive, that's the other thing. They can get a ticket, and then there's news about this streamer, this streamer, that. I hate those. When they disappear or get murdered, or they're the murderer. Have you seen that, Jess? Streamers are getting in the news as murderers. Did you know that?
No. Also makes me question who you're following.
I don't follow them. They're in the news. Thankfully, none of the people that I follow are in the news right now. But they could be. You never know. Or they go missing. You never know. So Twitch is where it's at. It is funny as all get out. It's a thing. They need certain, just in case. But here's the thing. They want subscribers, okay? But if you subscribe, you have to pay money. And even this one, the golf lady, she goes, and she's young. And you go, but it's funny as all get out. If I had a golf course or where a bunch of guys did this and they hit up the lady, I would say, why don't you stream? She goes, okay. And then guess what you get? What guys say, there you go. And that's this lady. This lady has about 800 people watching right now, Jess. 800 people watching. She has 15,000 people that follow her. And she streams on a golf cart. And the guys, hey lady. Some are nice. And some go you're not even working. And she goes, and here's the thing. I'll tell you how much she's making right now. I'm going to refresh this, although it may not work. You never know. She keeps tabs of how many, she gets $8 an hour. Okay. And I think she's all right. Me saying this right now. There's guys talking right now. She makes in tips. Get this, Jess. Get this. I guarantee Applebees will not allow this. Because they go, you cannot talk that way. But this lady makes about, she's at $859. Okay. In tips. All right, you got that, Jess?
Yep.
Okay. Now, she currently, on Twitch, they have tipped her, because you could tip people like this, $200. $200. Now, I guarantee Bill or anyone else that has a daughter, if you had a daughter, Jess, you would say, why don't you stream it? I want to see. I will support. And there you go. And that's all I'm going to say about that. If you have a daughter, have her stream on Twitch around the guys, have her hide it or keep it kind of sometimes they have to point it in a different direction when they go out in public, because some people are like, am I on camera? I don't want to be on camera. How dare you? And you go, oh my God. Everybody's on camera at some point, and they have audio, just so you know. So you have to be careful what you say. Anyway, there you go. We're going to take we got Applebee's coming up. We'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned.
Take KMET 1490 AM with you everywhere you go by downloading our free smartphone apps found on the KMET website, KMET1490am.com. You can also go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on your phone to download the free app. Now you can listen live or play any of your favorite programmers' podcasts using your smartphone. Go to KMET1490am.com and download your free phone app today.
tried shipping a package lately? It's amazing how difficult and time-consuming it can be. Packing envelopes, boxes, second-day ground, next-day air, it's all enough to give you a headache. Next time, do yourself a favor, go with the pros at the UPS store in Beaumont. They'll pack it right and let you know all your shipping options. You can also take care of everyday tasks like copies, faxing, notary services, and live scan fingerprinting. And while you're there, pay your Edison, gas company, and Verizon bills. Open extended hours Monday through Saturday. The UPS store in Beaumont, located in the Oak Valley Plaza at 1440 Beaumont Avenue. Call 951-769-5956. That's 951-769-5956. Online at the upsstorelocal.com/5027 or Google 5027.
Join Yvette Walker every Tuesday at 4 o'clock p.m. on KMET ABC News Radio, 1490 AM, FM 98.1, and Internet KMET TV for the Southern California Business Report. The show is dedicated to highlighting successful businesses and the individuals behind them. Yvette interviews the incredible people managing these enterprises that range from awe-inspiring sole proprietors to world-renowned organizations. The Southern California Business Report, Tuesdays at 4 o'clock p.m.
This is Chuck Hayes.
And I'm David Gould.
Hey, Las Vegas Checker Flag Report, airing every Thursday morning, 10 a.m. on AM 1490, KMET 98.1 FM. David, what are we going to do in regards to Formula One this year?
Well, we better get your bags packed and get your passport ready because we're going to be going to Asia. We're going to Europe. We're going to South America. And we're going to Vegas.
That's the Las Vegas Checker Flag Report, every Thursday, 10 a.m. here on AM 1490 KMET.
You're running out of letterhead. What do? Lithopass Printing. You need business cards. Now what? Lithopass Printing. Invitations to a wedding? Lithopass Printing and Banning is the answer. Lithopass Printing can provide banners, signs, and blueprints. Think of Lithopass Printing and Banning for quality graduation, birthday party, and baby shower invitations. Lithopass Printing also provides lamination, faxing, and photo prints. If you need it inked, make it Lithopass Printing. Lithopass Printing and Banning.
Love them. Haven't seen them once. It's shocking, huh, this beard. All right, we got somebody else who has a beard. You knows how. In fact, he probably could give tips. Beard, that's what we need. We need tips. Jess, you have tips for beards, right?
No, mine's is natural and wild. I really should take better care of it, but I do not.
I've never had a beard. I don't even know what to do with it. I don't know how to shave it. I really just want to get it off. I'm kind of like, but we're in Budapest, so that's all I'm going to say about that. What's going on, Applebees?
Morning, Aaron, Jesse, and all the KMET listeners. We're still in moms, dads, and grads season. It's still one more event in that whole gift card giving season, and that is Father's Day coming up pretty soon, a week from Sunday. And so we still have an offer, which is you buy $50 in gift cards, you get a $10 bonus card, and that you can use for about 2 more months after that. And it expires in August, but you get a chance to get that $10 bonus card. It's a real no-brainer for folks that are going to come back anyways. It's like giving yourself a $10 discount on your next visit. It's a really great idea. And then we haven't spoken to you since we have been doing all you can eat, $15.99, all you can eat. It's been a few weeks since I've been on the air to mention that we have this promotion, and we still have it going for a solid more month, July 12th.
Well, you know, when you think about it, that's actually good, because if everybody found out, you would be out of business, because it's a pretty good deal. What do you mean by all you can eat? Because it's like a lot.
Yeah, so you can start with one of 3 proteins. That's the boneless wings or the riblets or the shrimp. You start with a full plate. You get French fries. You get a little bit of coleslaw. You get your dipping sauces, and then you mix it up. And you can change proteins. Let's say you want to start with the boneless wings, and then I'll take a refill on riblets. And each plate comes with more fries. So you're going to keep eating until you are full. We can't have you taking this stuff home, but as long as you are not full, as long as even if you are full and you want to shove some more down there, that's okay too. And don't forget, it's three choices, and you can mix and match boneless wings, riblets, and shrimp, and of course, all you can eat endless fries.
And I will say, at so much per, like, boneless wing, there's only so many you can eat. But do you have, or have you ever, like, asked, hey, guys, how many have they actually eaten at once? Have you ever asked that?
Of the guests, no, I don't. We don't want to really make them feel bad about sort of overeating, but because that's the promotion, and people
Go
are
ahead,
coming
overeat. We don't
out,
care.
and
Put on the weight. We don't care. Calorie. Who cares?
We're just trying to give you a value.
It is.
We only do that. We didn't do it last year, so it's the
Yeah.
first time in about 18 months, and and we're doing it a long one too. It's going to be over 2 months by the time we get done. July 12th will be the last day that we are doing all you can eat.
Yeah, and look, I'm the person. So mention the three again, because the riblets don't really get me. But go ahead.
Yeah, the riblets, the fried shrimp, and the traditional boneless wings. Obviously, boneless wings are the most popular, and that's where it all started. But then along the years, we kind of added these other things.
And that's a total of how much?
$15.99 per person. We don't want a whole table sharing, of course, and we don't.
Don't do that. My mother does that. I tell her they're going to kick us out. Don't do that. So, and she goes, what? And I go, don't be that way. They're going to kick us out. She goes, what? And then like she takes her service animal, and then I go, don't do that. Treat him like a service animal. And so I have to be careful with my mother. So if my mother goes with me, I can almost tell you I'm not going to take her. But I'm going to stream, okay? And here's what I want to do. Jess, I want you... There you go. We're going to stream, because I haven't gone on Twitch. And I think if Jess joins me, we could see how many... Because I don't think I think in theory I could put a lot, but I think Jess could... What do you think, Jess? Can you do like a lot or a little?
It looks like I can do a lot, but I actually eat very little. Although...
But are you a riblet person, or are you a, like which are you? Because I can tell you right now which one I am.
I'm chicken wings and ribs. I like to mix it up.
Really? With the so you know the sauces then?
Yeah. Oh no, off the top of my head, I do not. It's been a while.
Okay. What are the sauces, Bill?
For the boneless wings, traditionally the wing sauce, but we also have honey barbecue, sweet Asian, hot honey glaze, garlic parmesan, sweet Asian chili. I think I said that. And then of course you've got your dipping sauces: ranch blue cheese, honey mustard, Thousand Island even.
Okay.
If we've got it, you can have it.
Are riblets, do they have like a certain because sometimes they go hickory, they go smoke, I don't know if it's the same thing.
The riblets can also be it's going to be basted in any sauce that we would have dipped that we would have tossed the boneless wings. We can base that same sauce on the riblets.
Okay, because I'm on Twitch. I want to be on Twitch 100%. I could probably do it on YouTube, but there's something about the app that like allows you to be seen versus the other ones. Like I do a multi-stream, okay, but for some reason it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it, so that's all I'm going to say. And what we do so that you can get around other people is you just turn it to the people eating, and that's it. But you have to have data, and I don't know if you have a good area of data. But anyway, Jess, I want to take you. I think we can eat there, and then people may even pay. We have to take a lady, though. We have to take a lady, Jess. And because they will tip for the lady, but they won't tip for the guy. Isn't that weird, Jess?
Yeah, but if they want me to dance stuff, I'll do it. Bye-bye.
See, you're good for Twitch. There you go. And you can open although that might get you in trouble. Never mind, because we don't want you doing that at the. If I had but I don't have control of the station. If I had control of the station, I would say everyone Twitch, but be careful what you say. That's all I'm going to say. And I don't want to get broken into, but I will ensure that up the wazoo. And then when it gets broken into, I go, new equipment. There you go. And that's the answer. There you go. They need to ensure everything. What? We can get broken into. You don't even know. Jess has had stories of stuff. Jess, what's the latest you've ever left where you're at?
You talk about here at night?
Yeah.
I think the latest I've ever left was around 11:30 at night, and that was because it was during a football game that kept getting pushed back.
Oh, I know those. I did that one time for Bill over at the other station. So I'm going to tell you real quick, okay? If you now, sometimes this happens, Jess. If you ever go away, they're going to have to replace you, okay? I've gone through several of y'all who do the show or do shows, and I've been trained on it. I remember leaving really late, but I will now stream from the location because I don't want to get hurt. Because you never know. And that place is actually public. It's public. It literally is on public. And that's why I say you got to be careful. So be careful where you go, Jess. Be careful, be careful, be careful. And if you ever, I hope everything's insured. Make sure that the station is insured. And that's all I'm going to say. Okay? Because you never know, Jess.
Yep, always.
Right, Bill? You know that about Applebees.
You got to have insurance. Yep. Everybody's got to have insurance.
Yeah.
Every business.
Yeah, and some don't understand that. Bill knows he's been in the. How long have you been in the industry?
In the restaurant business, about 40 years.
Yeah, and if something were to happen, he knows, dude, we're covered. And if you're not covered, uh-oh. So there you go. So Applebees. We love Applebees. All right, how do we find you?
We're at 1585 East 6th Street at the Highland Springs exit of the 10 freeway. It's where Beaumont and Banning come together.
Oh, by the way, I have to say this. There's a, I follow them. I don't post because they think you're spamming. How dare you? You're promoting. How dare you? Oh, man. But I follow them. You should go and follow. You will see what's in the area of Banning and Beaumont. And you do that on Facebook. It is in groups. And there's a lot of people following. Some, like, they say, oh, like somebody lost their ID and they posted it there. It's a very good for the community thing. Some people don't like the information out there. I get it. But Beaumont Banning, go check it out. Sometimes they do the high school stuff. Sometimes they do other stuff. And I go, ooh, our show just covered it. But I don't post there because I get like, I feel like they're going to like, how dare you promote your show? And I go, all right, whatever. But, and I want to say Applebees. But anyway, so I think there's a way to do it. And I think we need to do it. And there you go. And that's the answer. All right, Jess, because we need to make it real big. What do you think, Jess?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
And they need to mention KMT, and that's all I'm going to say. Okay, we're going to let you go. Make it a great day, and we'll see you around the corner.
All right, see you down at Applebee's.
Applebee's where it's at. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with more right after this. Stay tuned.
The Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Banning is distinctively suited for your travel time out of the car. Off the road, you'll find a courteous, welcoming staff and spacious rooms with desks, flat-screen HD TVs, and comfortable furnishings. Enjoy the complimentary breakfast buffet, high-speed internet, and fitness center and pool. The Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Banning, conveniently located off the I-10 near golf, gaming, and entertainment. For reservations and information, call 951-572-5500. That's 951-572-5500, or go online at hiebanning.com.
Hello, listeners. This is Christopher from The Christopher Show. Hey, if you missed one of our shows here at KMET, don't worry about it. You can go to our webpage, and that's KMET1490am.com. Go to the homepage, click on the SoundCloud tab, and hear any show anytime you want. Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions is now Beaumont Pharmacy with a new location at the Sundance Corporate Center. That's at the corner of Highland Springs and 8th in Suite 110. Of course, they still have Pack Your Meds. No more counting out the pills, dropping them on the floor. Oh, what a mess. And they have a full selection of pharmaceutical CBD. Wheelchairs, over-the-counter meds, you name it, they've got it. So if you're looking for the best and you want the best pharmacy, you go to Beaumont Pharmacy at their new location, 835 North Highland Springs, Beaumont Avenue in Beaumont, California, Suite 110. Give them a call, 951-845-8252.
New teen driver in the family? Just bought your first home? Have a new bundle of joy? Every life change matters, and by reviewing your insurance policy with Little & Sons Insurance Services, you could be benefiting with big savings. Little & Sons Insurance Services, a family-owned insurance agency who values the old-fashioned way of doing business. They work for you, not an insurance company, meaning your best interests are at heart. They can custom tailor your policy based on specific needs at a price you can afford. Home, auto, or business, you're covered. Call 1-844-9-LITTLE. That's 1-844-9-LITTLE, or go online to little, the letter N, sons.com. That's littlenSons.com.
Are you paying rent because you think you cannot afford to live in your dream home? Are you renting because you don't believe that you have the down payment funds to purchase your own home? The Siegel Lending Team at ronismylender.com has up to $25,000 to help qualified people purchase their own home at amazing interest rates. Contact the Siegel Lending Team today at ronismylender.com. Again, ronismylender.com, licensed under NMLS 217037. ronismylender.com.
Out the door, in the car, off to work. The same old morning routine. Take a break and stop for hot coffee or a latte and a fresh homemade cinnamon roll or chocolate cream puff. Donut Delight on Highland Springs Road in Banning is a locally owned family business with a friendly staff and customers who are always glad to see you. Get your morning off to a great start at Donut Delight on the corner of Highland Springs Road and Ramsey Street, right off the I-10 freeway. Serving the Pass area for 22 years. Donut Delight is open at 4:30 a.m. daily.
Applebees is where it's at, and again, go while they have it, because sometimes you get rid of it and you go, oh man, but I think that's the answer. But you never know. I keep saying, they call me. Okay, Jess, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to see if they're actually listening, because I don't think they listen. I think they go, oh, I'm concerned, and then they send a bunch of messages. And then you go, I don't think you're concerned, because I think if you're concerned, I think you just want something. Okay, and that's the answer. So, oh man, I got to get off of Twitch, because Twitch, they say that. They say stuff like real nice to the person, and then behind their back to the chat. One's watching. She's got about 800 people watching right now. She's been streaming for hours. And then she goes, they didn't tip. They didn't give me a tip. They gave me $1. And you go, oh, should you put that out there? But it's funny as all get out. Because that's where we're at. And then even Jess, you said this. Who says, did he really say that? Did he really say inflation is so good? Did he really say that, Jess?
I'm going to say yes. Oh, wait. No, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I remember hearing that. Inflation is good.
Yeah, and something about inflation and something about like oil. And then some people post some stuff. I go, he did not say that. Did he say that? And then there's like what they call deep fakes. My mother literally asked, I have been trying to get my mother to understand what AI is. And I think you have people that you don't like, they go, ooh, look, my mother shows me videos that go, that's AI. And I want to be like, oh, they're so cute. They don't really do that in real life. She goes, yes, they do. I go, no, they don't, Ma. No, they don't. You see those ones where they have little puppies or I've been seeing a bunch of lizards. And, oh, there's a show, Jess. There's a show. And I got to say it, okay? Netflix has a show, okay? And it's one of those that you go, oh, my mother watched the whole thing. I literally left off, I think, number 3 or 4. And then I says, all right, I'm done. I have not been feeling well. And if I end up in the hospital or dead, now you know why. Okay, and there you go. I'm saying it. There you go. But there's a show on Netflix, Jess. I don't think it's going to let me log in. But the show is new, okay? Oh, I know how to get it. Although I think it put him as that, and I don't think it is him. Okay? And it just came out. It's a show that supposedly Jason Bateman produced. And oh yeah, some dark stuff, no wonder. And so evidently this is a show. It's one of those where they compete, kind of like Survivor. And I don't know if you like those, Jess. It's $1 million though.
It's usually, okay. And it's usually hit and miss for me.
I get that. I should write these things down. I never get them. But I have a theory AI listens to you, and it's not even true. I think the guy has the same name. And there it is, Outcast, The Jungle. All right. 16 people compete for $1 million. And there you go. Huh. All right. Yeah, there it is. Outcast. Okay, go watch it. My mother watched. I haven't seen if she likes it. But if she likes it, she'll tell you. If she thought it was boring, she'll tell you. And sometimes you have to get it out of her. And the way I have to get it out of her, go, there it is, finally. So, but I'm really wanting to get her ready for Twitch, Jess. What do you think?
Can you really be prepared for Twitch?
No. But here's what I say. You need the mic. That's number one. So I need 2 mics. Okay, 2 mics. And the women on this make a lot of money. They make a lot of money. Now, I will say this. Although some will say, but I say, I don't know if you never know. OnlyFans. Okay, that's a big thing, right? I don't know if you know it. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. And people say, are you on that? No, I'm not. But OnlyFans is where a lot of women get paid. Are guys on there? They get paid? I don't really know. But anyway, OnlyFans, okay? I've seen it, and I go, I don't understand it. got no clue. And then I go, oh, no wonder, because those are out there because it's not only on the OnlyFans site because people rip it. They put it somewhere else. You go, everything's out there? Yeah. And I don't know who started the subscription thing, but I like Twitch's version. Okay. YouTube has it too. I go, why would they subscribe? Oh, I get it. Because you're like doing like tutorials. Like technically Jess could be like, look, this is how you do a show on your own. Okay. Doing this. And they go, oh, okay. I've literally had webinars streaming like this where I go, okay. And I go, how am I going to do that? Oh, I can make it private. No, you just do everything on YouTube. Okay, so YouTube has it. Twitch has it. Oh, Patreon. Have you heard of that, Jess?
Yes, I have heard of Patreon.
Okay, Patreon. And some others, they do it. Okay, and some embed. And you go, oh, I get that. And then they tip you or they pay for it. And so the women on Twitch get paid. Their stuff are free practically when people pay for it. Some have like a goal, and I like this about Twitch. They have goal, okay? So they put like $500 or $1,000. Like, let's say you need something new. Like, you need a laptop, right, Jess?
Okay.
Okay, so you go on Twitch, right? Now, Twitch, when you like, guys, I need a laptop. Do you think you're going to get money from people or no? What do you think?
Me? No. Absolutely.
I think you would, because you go, look, all the family members that don't but then you have to be careful because you go, I have to be on Twitch all the time. Yeah. And everyone that is on Twitch is like, I kind of want to break it. You could tell they're tired. They're tired. And you go, why do they keep going? Because they don't know anything else. That's where they're getting their money. Some are making $8,000. I did the math on some of these. They're doing like $20,000 in 1 month, Jess. Now they're on all the time. And like everything's out there, and people don't know that the person with the phone could protect you going, oh yeah, I have that clip. So the people with the phone do not judge. I, in my mind, used to judge them. I don't judge them anymore. And I go, I was doing that, but I did that with a big camera. And then we would go with a laptop and we would stream it. They go, oh, that's the old way. Yeah, I know that now. I didn't know that then. And so that's the answer, okay? That's the answer. So anyway, you have to be careful. That's all I'm going to say. Now, I will say this. We've done it on okay, I'll say this. You know who are really weird about it but want it but don't want it? They go, oh, you're streaming? Yeah, I am. And it's red carpets. Do you know that red carpets used to try it? And then they had this little disclaimer, everything is being recorded, which I go, yeah, duh. And because they don't know the audio's on. Okay, Jess? And it is hard when the audio's on. Okay, because what I do is you've probably not seen me in person do interviews, okay? On person. When I do interviews, I hold the mic away, okay? And I hold the mic away so I could talk to them. That way I could say, okay. And they go, all right, you good? I'm good. Okay, awesome. And then I go on and I have nothing because I don't know who they are. I don't know what they're about. They have a film or something that they talk about. But, you know, so I just need a little so I know where to go with it. Are you a director? Are you a producer? Who are you? Okay? Now, if you're someone big, then okay, like Jennifer Lopez. Eva Longoria. I've had Eva Longoria on the show more than once. I know who Eva Longoria is. Okay, there are some I just don't know. And if you've ever been in that position, you know, how am I going to know everybody? Like everybody, they don't even give a list sometimes, and sometimes the list is wrong. And then somebody shows up. Karen Dean showed up once, wasn't on the list. I go, wait, I know you, and I didn't know his name. And I didn't want to say, I grew up on all your movies, like, you know, Kung Fu. Yeah, that guy. So anyway, I've interviewed him. I've interviewed Esai Morales. Esai showed up. Esai's big. He got big. I mean, he was always big. Then he kind of hit this little thing. He would say, no, I was always big. Kind of was, kind of wasn't. Because people are like, who is that guy? That guy is on Battlestar. Oh, Battlestar is out, Jess. Did you know that?
I did not.
Okay. This is something I told somebody. He says, I'm not about that. I said, you should be about that. It is free. Tubi. I've told you Tubi. The other one is Pluto. Do you know Pluto?
Yes, I actually use both of those quite often.
Okay, Pluto is awesome. They have a channel right now, Battlestar Galactica. Battlestar is awesome. Okay, awesome. And those people are wanting to be another season. They want to be another season. That's all I'm going to say about that. And I love them. They're so good. And they're friends still. You go follow them on social media, it pops up. It almost knows I know Battlestar Galactica. And then I go, all right, fine, I'll follow you. You know, so anyway, there you go. That's all I'm going to say. So the latest is Outcast. My mother has an opinion. She knows the names, but she doesn't know who to trust. This show, I will say this, Jess, don't have any of these on because I tell you, every one of them will get you off the show. Would you be on a show like this, Outcast?
I have never heard of the show. Now I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, it's kind of boring, not gonna lie. But that, my mother will say there's nothing out. She loves some of these ones where they. But here's my mother. I almost go, if I were to die, or move on, or do you feel like we're living this again? Because I feel like some. Anyway, okay. So the point is this, Jess. The point is this. The show, in a way. Well, I guess it doesn't matter what the show is. But the answer is, if you do, okay, it's for $1 million. Now, Jess, you need money, I need money, everyone needs money. Would you go onto an island? Okay, would you go onto an island? You ready for this? And compete for the $1 million?
Yeah, I just need a list of rules of things I cannot do.
I say you're already out. Okay, because one of the guys says, I know violence is not, the fact that you had to say, I know violence is not allowed, and this guy is NFL, okay? NFL. He was not nice to a woman. Now, I will say she could get on your nerves, and she could probably steal from you and do some other things, but he was not nice. And she goes, he's a bully. And he was a bully to 3 girls, Jess. 3 girls. Now, granted, they went in the area, but I think he would protect the girls going, dude, that's not right. But some of them go, we don't know what to do. We don't know. So they have this mentality, and it's been in movies. Granted, they haven't eaten for 5 days. I get that. But they have cameras around. You have people watching at some point. You're going to get judged at some point. It just came out. Go watch it. Outcast. The Jungle. But this is one where you go, somebody just got burned. Like he literally fell into fire, and they had to get him out of there. And you know what they do? Good. I want my $1 million. And you go, and then they find out, they go, all right. And you go, man, you are dumb on camera. I think, Jess, I would be good on camera. I'm never going to do this because I don't look stupid. But for $1 million, I might be a little. But here's the thing, Jess. They have fish all around them. You know what they go after? Lizard. They literally shot with an arrow. I think Bateman's going to get in. Like, he's going to be like, oh, no. They shot a seagull. Okay? Real. Who does that? Shot a seagull and ate it, Jess. I don't know if they ate it. They just showed, like, it was got... He goes, well, we got gull. I go, you left out the sea, gull. And because they wanted to trade. So some of them, this is how they start, Jess. Which one would you pick? Because I have a theory about certain people now. Or not. I'm very judgmental, but am I? Do you see the beard? I got to cut it. It's making me this way. All right. Now, Jess, if they offered you, and I did this one to my mother, but my mother didn't get it. I hope you guys get it. Do you go for, and they have 3 that you could choose right at the beginning. 3 that you could choose. Now, Jess, I know you're smart. I hope you're smart. There's one for comfort. That's called the tent. There's one for fire. And then there's one for hunt. Which do you choose?
I'd choose fire.
I have a theory about that because I see how they get. Okay, remember, okay, it's almost like Hunger Games. Okay, think of Hunger Games and you go, wait, what? She would go for the arrow. Okay, arrow. Hunt. Always be a hunt. Fire, you can figure out at some point. Okay? The tent, and I kind of give it away, comfort. Never go for the comfort, even though you're going to want it, because there are bugs. There are poisonous things on. I think if it gets out, and when it gets out, somebody got sick, somebody has like sickness in them, and they probably didn't win the $1 million. Okay, I don't know who won the $1 million. My mother probably knows, because I literally left. I says, I got to rest. She watched the whole thing. I came in, got some water. She says, you want to see it? And I said, not really. So I don't know who wins. I don't know. It just came out. My mother saw it in a day. I don't know if she finished it, but she saw it and I don't know how many it is, but she saw the whole thing without me. Okay? And I didn't think she was going to be interested, but something, boom. So here's what I'm going to say. You chose the fire, right, Jess?
Yep.
Okay. I will say this. That was smart, technically, for the people that chose fire. Because here's what happens. They go, and each of them get this, okay? So there are 16 contestants. So they want to get rid of people right away, right? So if there are too many on a team, you have to kick somebody out. So, and it says if you're reading this, you have to kick somebody out. You can only have 5. But then that person that gets kicked out, Jess, has to go to one of the other to hopefully get taken. And if they don't get taken, then they get out. Which I say technically to be on the show and be able to talk about it and not go all the way is kind of smart, because then you're in it, but you're not in it, and then promote. And then you'll get on something else. You never know. Well, that makes sense in the morning, because I go, I don't think I would win, but I think I would get like 3rd out, and then you go, so I'd be on the show, but I want to be the one who gets interviewed all the time. But you go, you know, people are judging you the whole time because you did some things. You go, oh my God. And if they go hiding or missing, you go, yeah, I get that. The seagull, Jess, the seagull. Who shoots a seagull? While it is on the floor, Jess. Do you see why they fly away? A seagull. Do you ever think about shooting a seagull, Jess?
I am going to have no comment on that.
I evidently have. All right, so the answer is this. He's like, look, I'm hungry. But see, Jess, you could survive. Some of these said we haven't. They eat. They eat bugs. They eat. I think he passed out in the fire. One guy passed out in the fire. They showed this one thing, and this one lady said, I just had a caterpillar in me in the dark. You know how they have cameras on, but they're like that infrared looking thing where you could kind of see but not see. And you saw bugs flying and hovering around them. And they go, well, they just made an area where there is a deadly type of caterpillar. And it is. It has little thorns coming out of its body. And they go, those are poisonous, just so you know. Oh, no. So this island is not very hospitable, okay? It is horrid. It looks like a Survivor Island type of Survivor, which they probably have more. They have coconuts, okay? There's a lot of coconut. This guy, the guy who I say is the NFL, I guarantee someone going to say, "This, why is he that guy?" It's on Netflix right now. It's called Outcast. They're not nice. And I wonder if they even make their money back. Because when you think about the helicopters, you think about the production, you think about insurance. When they're smart, they're going to say, you know what? I'm going to report you. And then their production insurance goes up. You go, oh, my, I don't even know what kind of insurance you have to have for one of these shows. Because people could die, Jess. People could die. Anyway, there you go. I didn't watch the whole thing. I don't know what happened, but there you go. But it's called Outcast, The Jungle. Mother watched it all the way through. I don't know if she likes it. I don't know what happened after the burn. And my mother has no compassion. She's like, so what? I go, you know that hurts, right? So what? So I say to my mother, Mother, if you were on a show like this, don't do this, don't do this, and don't do this. And don't do. But she goes, all right. Because I think they would kick her. And this show, there's another, it's movies, Jess. I know you know these movies. And there was one, she goes, I can do fire. And they kind of hold it to like the 5th or 6th day. I don't know how many days, okay? Not one anything. Not one anything, all right? She sees the desperation because they're ready to kick people off, okay? And they go, in a way, like, where's the fire? But they don't say it that way. And then she has an idea. She goes, I'm going to go off and do it on my own. So she goes off into the area of the water. There are fish people, not that hard. I'm telling you, man, they should report that. Because who shoots a seagull? They should have do's and do nots. Bugs. I think bugs are done with life. But seagull, really? He was doing, if you see it, Jess, you're going to see it. He shoots it right through with an arrow, Jess. Seagull. No. No. Who does that, Jess?
When you need to eat, you need to eat.
Yeah, that's you, Jess. Okay, so fire. You said fire, right? Okay, that might be good for you then. Because my mother says you always go for the hunt. Always be the hunt. But they did dumb on hunt. Okay, the team did dumb. And you, Jess, probably would have says, yeah, I'll trade. I think they were dumb there too. Because they says, look, I'm going to give you bow and arrow. Because so he got the seagull. You know what he didn't have, Jess?
What?
Fire. To cook it. Fire. So they got a little desperate. And here's what they did. My mother says, but there's no way to... And my mother's smart when she says it. She may not remember it, but smart. She said there's not enough to go around. So the guy was pitching it with a girl. He has 5 on his team with a seagull. Okay? How much meat do you think you get off of a seagull between 5 people, Jess?
Oh, not very much. Not at all.
Okay, thank you. Not very much. Not very much. I don't know if the guy made it all the way. He's FBI, whatever. I go, if this is FBI, you got to get... I like the guy. He's awesome. You probably like him. Anyway, the answer is this. This guy with a girl went to the other team of 5. Okay, 5. Maybe there were more. I don't really know. I wasn't paying attention. But you go, how are you going to split that seagull between 10 people when they had the fire, so they had the way to make fire given to them because they were the fire people. Okay, trust me, you want fire. So they had warmth. It was cold. It was damp, and during the day it's really hot in some of the days, and they have bugs. You almost want to burn those things off or make them go away. But they're attracted to fire. I don't know why. But anyway, they will burn themselves and go, I'm out. I'm done. I'm gone. See you later. Right? Anyway, that's the show Outcast, okay? The Jungle. But evidently, I don't think it's the same guy. I don't see how Bateman would produce this. I think it's a Bateman that has the same name, and there you go. But if it's him, I think he's going to be in trouble. Jason Bateman, if it is you, you're going to be in trouble. I almost guarantee it. Because A, they're going, I got sickness from that. They go, but you took it on. I know your little disclaimers, but when you have insurance, and they're going to say, I want that. Because that guy that got burned, he got burned, Jess. He could have burned his whole body. And when you see, you go, that's real. Yeah. Is that worth $1 million? If you need money, yes, it is. But you are scarred for life, Jess. This guy is scarred for life. And he just passed out. He just passed out. They says, you literally, and I've seen this, and I've had this happen once. That's why I say I gotta be careful. I almost passed out like a tree. And it like dampened, and I had no control of my body. I don't know what happened, Jess. If you've ever had that happen. Now, my father has had this happen. He's not related to me. He's my stepfather. But, so it's not a blood thing. I don't know what it is. But my father had this happen, and he hit, and he had, my mother would call him raccoon eyes, because he hit the board of the bed. And if you know anything about water beds, they have a board, which is very hard. And he evidently went face forward into that, and that's it. That's all I'm going to say about that. He was in the hospital. I remember seeing him in the hospital, and I go, oh my God, never seen. And this was before iPhone, so we didn't have like, ooh, let me take a picture of this. It's going to be a funny story one day. Not funny at all. Okay, not funny at all. Bludgeoned. Never seen him with raccoon eyes. Never seen him with raccoon eyes, but there you go, and that's the answer. So this guy, almost the same thing, but I think it's the bug that they ate or something else that they ate, and he just passed out. Or it's the heat. It could be a combination of things. But he passed out, hit the fire. The fire went all over the place, and then burned himself, and the skin is peeling off because they're in the water, and it's literally dripping off. It's that bad, Jess. I don't know what degree it is. It's just, and then they had to take him out with a helicopter, so he's off the show. And that's episode number 3 or 4. Go watch that and tell me which one you would choose. Fire? Hunt? Because you could pass out, Jess. You could pass out with fire.
Yeah, I have really no skills in making a fire. Tried it, haven't mastered it yet.
Well, then stay away from the fire and do not, because when it happens, and this guy looked he was the one that told my mother, that guy, there you go. Actually, there were a couple guys I said, you got to be careful. That guy, and that guy, and that guy. That guy you could trust, and that guy you could trust, and that guy you could trust. Oh, no, he's another guy. I don't know that one. Anyway, there's 3 teams, 16 people. Who's going to win? My mother watched all, I think all, and there you go. So I don't know who won. Well, there you go. But I do recommend it to say, in essence, why would you do that to a seagull? And he says, we have gull. All right. So, but he should have said seagull. And they go, are you kidding me? I'm going to eat that. And I get that they're desperate, but I go, oh, come on. So how much does coconut go for, Jess? Because seriously.
Well, first off, I wouldn't have called it a seagull. I would have called it a beach chicken.
That's huge. Yes, I guarantee they're going to get a hold of this and go, there's another way. There is always another way. They go, what are you going to do? What do you need a license? What if seagull is like, I get there's a bunch. But I would not do that, Jess. I would figure out a way. But I'm not on a show like that ever. All right, we're out of, what's coming up next, Jess? What's coming up next?
Up next is F1 Racing.
Oh, I like that. What's the show called? We have new shows, huh? I could tell.
We got a few new shows, yes. I think it's called Las Vegas Checkered Flag Report.
Oh, I like it. It's who I think it is. Really like it. All right, anyway, we're going to let you go. Applebees has an all-you-can-eat $15.99. Remember to... Okay, if you don't know this on Twitch, I've held off. I'm going to say Allison. Go follow Allison. She's awesome on Twitch. I love Allison, but she has to be careful what she says because she says some stuff. And if you're a golfer... tip her, because she's going to call you out. There you go. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Make it a great day, whatever you do. Remember, life is worth living. Wow. Bye, everyone. Okay, I'm still on, but we're off the air, so there you go. All right, here's what I'm going to say. Allison's awesome. Okay, Allison's awesome. That's all I'm going to say. Go follow her on social if you're there watching. Follow her on Twitch. She calls everything out. I think it could be a problem because people go, but you go, there's a camera everywhere. When people finally get that, like, okay, give you an example. You call the cops, or the cops just come out. Guess what? You're on camera. Body camera. And they have audio. And you could be there and not even know. Do I want to be on camera all the time? No. Especially with the beard. But am I? Yes. Because we had to call the cops once. If we get broken into, I know who it is. Call the cops. And that's all I'm going to say. Because it's a matter of record. And that's all I'm going to say. There are some things you go, uh-oh. And that's all I'm going to say. When they go away, yay. Because I think in a way you could say privacy. And that's why I say some of these might be a problem. So as much as I love Twitch, it could go away all of a sudden. They go, oh, shoot. Blur, 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 blur. That's all I'm going to say. Blur. It's entertaining as all get out, but you have to be careful. There you go. Because they go, because people talk about family on this show. Not my show, their show on Twitch. But I could see that happen where I go, you don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even know. But then, they cannot on the person, right? They're on camera. Do you have to let them know they're on camera? Is there a little disclaimer? You know when you go places, even if they don't have it, you're still on camera. You know that, right? Everywhere. So you have to be careful what you say, when you say, how you say. What? Now, promoting that out there, that could be a problem. I literally saw some what I did. No, maybe so. I saw this person. I says, I know that person. They didn't see me in chat. So you have to be careful what you say, when you say, how you say. And I saw him, and I go, I know this guy. I know the guy he's with. And they were in a whole other part of the world on Twitch. And I go, I know them. How do I know them? I even said it in the chat. I said AFM, but they didn't see it because they're on somebody else's. So if you're on anybody's and you go, you stream? Yeah, okay, be awesome. That's number one. Number two, make sure it's not promoted because it could be taken out of context. What you say, when you say, and how you say could be taken out of context, okay? Yeah, never know. I never know. That's all I'm going to say about that. But I follow. You'll see me. I'm on there. Aaron Michael Sanchez. I have been thinking maybe I should change my name, though. Because sometimes you go, maybe that's because they look you up. They go, let me see who you are. You go, I didn't know you could do that quick, seriously. So some change your name again and again. I'm not really that person, but so I don't really know how I'm going to do that. But they know who I am. I have not shaven. I need to shave. I look homeless, don't I? Wow, there are theories about that. I need money. People are dying left and right. You know Jose Luis is dead. Did you know that? Did you know that? He's my camera guy. He's in the pictures I take with the people are like, he's your Theo? I don't know how he's related technically, but because he's my father's cousin. What is that to everyone? A cousin, right? But he looks like an uncle. I call my Theo. What are you gonna do? Anyway, there you go. It's a thing in families. You go, I don't know how you're all related, but you're related. I don't know how you're all related, but it's true. It's true. I used to think Primo or Prima was a group. It's a group, isn't it? Primo. Not Primo. Maybe Primo sounds like a good place to eat. Prima is cousin. Am I wrong on that? Anyway, there you go. I love Twitch. I really do. I almost want them to say, can you be on our show? Yes. But I'm really no one on Twitch. I think my mother could be big on Twitch. But I have to be careful because you never know. I think people got to let it go. When you're on Twitch, okay? But it's the little mics. They're so like that. Like this. I have the mic right in front of me. That's awesome, right? Sorry. But what they have is on them battery. They need power. Lots of power. You go, it's dying. Power. Lots of power. Yeah. Twitch. Go Twitch, okay? But be careful around you. Just be careful. That's all I'm going to say about that. Be careful. There's one. I want it. It's a little thing on your hand. This lady had it. I don't know her name. But she was on in an area which I want to say is awesome. It was the biggest convention ever. And I went and Googled. I go, that's pretty big. It was big. Really huge. They have conventions over here, LA. But not as big as that one. And it says, I forgot what country it was in. So they spoke a language I did not understand. But I go, wow, look at that. Really big. And I almost want to. I know it's coming. There are bots that are going to come and do things for you. And you're going to be able to tap into them. And then you go, I want that. And it goes, I want that. And then somehow they ship it out to you. You pay for it. And there you go. It's like shopping through a bot. I said it years ago. I know it's going to be a thing if it's not already. I literally saw someone go from room to room to room to room with this little bot that was like on rollers, and they had the face on there, kind of like, and it technically has been a thing when you think about it, because it's in movies, and they turn around and they turn around and they turn around. What is it? Is it? It's one of those. Then he shoots them up. Oh, Demolition with Wesley Snipes. That right there is a thing that I know is going to happen in certain, and I think it should happen at conventions. The problem is data. They do not have good data in a lot of those. Which you go, if you're a convention, when did you have data? Fairgrounds. That's what it was called. It was called a fairground, and it's not the over here in the area of San Bernardino and Riverside. Although I never know. But I have a theory that these people could technically, like, you want that? Okay. And then, you know, they take forever to go, oh my God. You almost need like somebody else to help you. And then you go, you make a little something on it, and then, or not, I don't really know how that works. And then, boom, there you go. Because they want to see it. They go, touch it, feel it. What does it feel like? Does it feel like that? Nope, don't want it. Or yes, want it. But there you go. I know it's a thing. I know it's a thing. And especially if you're from another country. You know, these people want sales. You look at these conventions, no one is selling. You look at it, they pick it up, they put, how much? Nicely. I'll be right back. Never come back. Never come back. There's another one that I watch, but he is in another, I think they're from LA. So technically I can meet them. If I feel like I've met him. I feel like he's come up and like, I'm somebody. And he is somebody. He is somebody, actually. I think I interviewed him. I don't know where it's coming. You never know. You ever have that where you're like, am I living a moment or am I in a moment that I've lived before? And why is that a thing? You ever have that? I've been having that. And without drugs, I don't take drugs. No drugs. But I get people that take drugs. You go, I'm having that right now. Deja. But it's not even deja anymore. It's like, I know what's going to happen before it happens, in a way. Not every and all. And I go, oh, that didn't happen, but it was going to happen. And it's like, you ever see it in your head? Like, I met this one. He was so smart. And he says, watch this. And I go, have you ever seen this? No. But he knew it was coming right before it came. It was so weird. So if that happens to you, I will believe it. I will believe it. I think we're living at a time where I will believe it now, especially since I met that one. Because if he could do that, I'm not there yet. And I almost think, oh no. But it's like watching a movie, like you watched it before, and you go, where did that happen? I'll tell you, when I was a young one. Yeah, that's how, there you go. When I was young, I had a lot of time. So never wake up a little one that's dreaming. You know why? They're dreaming about a future. 30 or 40 years in the future. 30 or 40 years. I know you don't believe me, but there you go. I'll probably delete this, but you never know. Or it's going to get deleted. You never know. All right, but I know it's hard to believe somebody that has a beard, huh? I'm having dreams, and I go, that's a continuation of dream. I know I've had a dream before. All right, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say, because the rest is just like, anyway, that's all I'm going to say. Because I don't know what you do with it. I don't know what you do with it. I don't think you can do anything with it. And if you can, I'll let you know, but you never know. All right, because we got to get out of here, man. We got to get out of here. Life is life. And there you go. That's all I'm going to say. There you go. All right, I have a story, but, for those of you wondering, I know you really don't like, because I test you and I could tell you don't care. You will send messages left, right, and center, and then, what do you want? That's the answer. There you go. I know you want something. Just, I know it the whole time. I just act like I don't. But I do. Just so you know. Just like this. You're never going to watch this. All right. The answer of the day. Let's see. Ali. I wish I could pull her up so you could see her. But then you watch. I don't want you to watch. All right. There you go. What else? That's about it. I look horrible. Budapest. Okay, we are in Budapest, so people in Budapest are like, we don't look like that. I'm pretty sure you do in other countries around you. You never know. Or back in your history. I guarantee you I look like people that went through Budapest. Or no, you never know. You'd be like, they were all shaven. Were they? All right, let's see, what else? Someone told me once, always dress up. I'm past that. I don't dress up anymore. But I remember that. I'm testing my faces. There are some, and I see them, they're homeless. And you go, you don't know what you look like, huh? Because they're really thinking, they're like, and they look crazy. You know, that is crazy. Exactly. What else? Especially about stuff. There's some, I think they lost her for, I might have a tumor. You never know. If you're watching this, I had a tumor. Could have saved me, but you went the other way. All right, let's see what else. You know anyone's dying of a tumor? There are a lot of people dying of a tumor. It's there, and there. You go, what a weird time we're living in, right? Yeah. You ever feeling certain things? You go, but I know I've seen this before. You ever feel like that? Yeah, I'm not alone. Thank God. You never know. If you're watching this, you never know. I know watching Twitch are awesome. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. There you go. What else? I wonder what that means when you have like, okay, I've had more than a week. Yep, it's out. Of like nonstop. Even this moment, I feel like I'm having. Yep, there it is. When I was young. And I will say this. This is the weirdest thing to say. And I'm not doing drugs, thank God. But my mother's like, do you want for your headache or for pain? I go, I do, but I don't. So even that I haven't done. And yet there it is. Clear as all get out. When you are a baby, you probably go, I don't remember any of it. Well, it's coming from Rowan Center at some point because, or not, I don't really know. But if you're watching this and you go, that has happened to me and I'm alive, reach out to me. I will 100% trust you. And I 100% am going to shave this beard because I look like a crazy. And like, you know, people have had, I don't know what they call them, because you got to keep it down, you know, and then only say it to people that actually have had it. You go, you've had that, huh? I can almost tell you they've taken drugs. And that is something you go, that's a hard one. You have to look like really not taking drugs and then don't take drugs because there you go. That's all I'm going to say. Don't take drugs. And I haven't taken any drugs, thank God. But man, am I getting it to where it's like, whoa. And people, they say it, but they don't say it. And I know why now. I get it. Because people are just not ready. But I'm going to say it or not. You never know. But I'm going to truth you. How about that? And there you go. All right. And let's see what else. Oh, you know there's a black hole, right? You know that, right? I know I sound like that guy. But when you see it, you go, well, it's on Netflix. It's right there. People used to say things when I was young. And I used to judge them like, man, you crazy. Now? But you go so far in the future. Yeah, but don't you want to be ahead of that, you know? All right, let's see. What else? What else? Okay, I think that's it. I have a story, but something about do I? You never know. Story. Yeah, we're up. All right, anyway, make it a great day, whatever you do. Remember, life is worth living. Live it well. Bye, everyone.